How's it going, folks? I'm sorry for the format here. I just had checked out this song a little bit ago and realized that there's no English translation. So I found the English translation for this song, Stay By My Side by Flowglow. And we're going to be following it along here, just kind of perusing it because I'm not exactly aware of all the, syllable to word count with Japanese. So excuse my ignorance with that. But I did want to check this out. I didn't want to exclude it just because there's no English translation that's official to this page. So we're just going to go into it. If you enjoyed this, please check out the link in the description. Support the people that made this if you enjoy this. And let's get into it. I love that guitar. That tone's so cool.
ずっとらせない港のファーストデイいつもより濃いめあれはフェイクフェイス無視で作ったハリボテ期待と不安詰め込んで歩き出したんだせーので
Okay, so incredible flow right there. I like it sounds like her voice is very, very punchy, but her tone is still soft. So, da 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 da. Like that's cool. I really like that. Having a gentle tone, but really punchy voice. I feel like oftentimes the opposite happens when a lot of people rap, especially first timers, where you don't quite know how to juggle the intensity and whatever tone you want to actually deliver in the music itself. So clearly this person is practiced. And I only say that because it feels like oftentimes rap is it's still, unless you're someone like Maury Calliope or people like that, who that's your mainstay, that's what you like to do. Rap is usually used in rock or pop or stuff like that sparingly. I feel like similarly in the US, around the early 2000s, there was always a rap breakdown, like Payphone by whoever. It just, you're doing all this singing and stuff. And then right before the last chorus, it's, oh man, freak that ish. I be out spending all this money while wondering why, like whatever. I'm alone and angry that you left me. That's just what the whole song is. The point being is, that used to always be between the second verse and the last chorus. So that didn't ever really require much skill, right? You could take one flow, you could just do that for, the quick 16 bars that you have, or 8 bars, something like that, whatever. So, it's great that we're getting a lot of rap here. I think her voice sounds great. We're just going to dial it back here. Sorry. Oh, BB, grandma. That's or no, Vivi. Sorry. That's sweet though. She had a nice little triplet flow. But well, if this were in English, but everyone made me realize I'm fine just the way I am. Okay, very cool.
騒がし毎日使う歩幅どこに行く私たち迷う自分見なくれる刺激慣れ合いじゃないこれって素敵まだリーダーって胸張れなくても持てる何かあればってなる覚悟チームのため私歌って踊るステージフローロー刻むビートめくるネクステージ夜中になってもまだ寝れない Yeah あとどのくらいでたどり着くあの夢の世界
Ooh, that's such a so that's a very melodic flow. But that's a really tight flow. Oh my gosh, that's cool. And the little bit of auto-tune on there, I think that kind of adds, I don't know, stylistically I enjoy it. I feel like it kind of adds to the gloom of what we're doing. We're driving through the rain. It just kind of feels, a little dreary. I don't know. You guys tell me your thoughts in the comments. What did you think about the chorus? I'm going to say this right now, okay? I think this is a much better song, lyrically, cohesively, than the previous one that we checked out, which I just totally forgot what it was called. Not to say that other song was a bad song, far from it. It's just the fact that so much of this, like just from what I'm reading here, later on, they're all talking about wanting to stay by each other's sides. Doesn't matter how long it's going to be. I know we've had life kind of pull us apart. I don't care. I want to stay with you. I just think that's beautiful. I do want to know what ray means here, because they said in the darkness I can't see the ray. It could be like ray of sunshine, but the way that it's written, R-A-Y, I want to know what that means. You guys let me know. Wandering flame. Yeah. So, basically everyone's talking about, we all have probably lots of things that could be pulling us apart, but I don't want that to happen. I want us to stay together. It's beautiful. Oh, hold up. What the hell? I just noticed something. I'm stupid. First of all, that's not the main thing I noticed. I noticed that depending on who's singing, their little part of their model is on the dashboard. That's freaking cool. I love that. Especially since there's no lyrics that are like color coded, which would have been cool. So this is Kanade, right? It sounds like Kanade's voice. I'm probably wrong. I love that chorus. So I recall this person's voice in the previous song. It almost sounds like she's not quite able to hit that note. Like she's kind of like scooping into it. You can it doesn't sound like I'm hopping on top of it. Well, even then I couldn't really project. I haven't warmed up my voice. Point being is, I think, she has a really, really good voice. I just think with this particular style where she's preferring very quiet singing, it can kind of sound like you're just kind of scooping up to it. It's just very, very interesting. I like it. Yeah, because then she hits that. It's just a really pretty voice over this guitar. That's why it's just hitting me right now between the eyeballs. So she's kind of like, it sounds like similarly to if you're a drummer and you're spinning sticks and stuff, or if you're a dancer and you purposefully perform something off. It's you're playing around. You're showcasing essentially. I feel like with that first part, she's just kind of like just kind of messing around, and then she goes da 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 da, like just goes really high. It's very pretty. Okay, let's keep going here. Dude, go. Hey. Ooh, nice harmonizing too. Okay, so the lady who was doing the first part of the chorus is now doing the second rap verse. That's cool. I forgot who the lady is. I know exactly what she looks like. The two-tone black and white hair, thinner build, gothic attire. She smoked. That was a huge part of her character at first. I guess she stopped smoking because of her fans, which is cool. I just remember those glasses really well. That was a dope bit right there. I don't know why rap is making me cry. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Anyway, let's go.
中いつかなら行くわいききラララセラビービアピー楽しみたい日々どこがネイフシに込めた4人を私たちはやれるきっと from リンド
Oh. Oh. Wait. Let's dial this back real quick. Oh, I thought for some reason on the bottom left it was like a real life picture. I was like, did they already what? Did a like IRL reveal? What the hell? Yeah, so I want to say Rindo? Isn't that her name? I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments. Okay, sorry. I just... Oh, wow. So I guess they're not as close together as I would have expected. They said, let's go eat something good once a month. I mean, maybe they just don't want to eat out all the time, but maybe it's a once a month. Like that's the one time we can really take for ourselves and go, hey, let's go eat. I'm sorry. I just loved the chorus. I just wanted to just listen to it real quick. Oh, her. Yeah, so her. I'm always curious by the short characters or the cutesy sort of characters in any group, because if any anime has shown us, the reality of that, it's very obvious how characters like that are usually surprises. You don't really know what to expect. They can be intense. They can have creativity, or they can have a power up that you weren't expecting, whatever. I also realized they got the little like figure things over here too. That's so cute. I love that. God dang it. I was trying to pause like right before that. Okay. And oh shoot. Who was I thinking? I don't see her. I don't see who I thought this last person was. So, oh, right down here. There's her hair. I can see the ahoge. The ahoge's in sight. Gosh darn it. Well, anyway, she's really cool. I like her style. I like how she, is able to have such great tone, but then at the same time, really be able to bust out great rap and singing. So, you bring us home. I also love this art style too, of taking what could be probably real footage or maybe something cartoonized at least, and then adding little like visuals on top of it, like the feet, the footprints walking, the swirling of wind going by, like all that stuff overlapping, just like the sort of wiggling text here. I just think so cute. It's really adds some levity to it. Yeah, we get little sparkles here. I love that stuff. Nice. For everyone to get a trade-off of the rap and singing part is very cool. That's cool. I'm sorry, I was... There we go, sorry. That's cute. That's cute. I just had to listen to that part. But yeah, that was Stay By My Side by Flow Glow. Very, very cool. I love this stuff. I feel like this was a lot more cohesive with group dynamics. Not only with how everyone traded back and forth really, really well, but lyrically, it's all been the same sort of thing of like, hey, this is how we feel. We love each other, and we don't want that to go away at all. I think that's beautiful. But you guys tell me your thoughts in the comments. If you have an Oshi from this group, tell me what you like about them best. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.